What is going on, guys? So in the market right now, it's a very bad market. A lot of stuff is going on. There are only two penny stocks I'm holding as of right now. I've been shorting some stocks here and there. I'm actually in some positions like that, but I'm only holding two swing plays. I'm not saying I'm not going to scalp some trades here and there, but there are two stocks in this video that I'm going to cover that I think can, yield you some very good returns. They currently have $400 million in their business opportunity pipeline and another $100 million plus in their contract order backlog. And they only have a $20 million market cap or a $17 million market cap. This one's trading around 30 cents or 37 cents. I call this one at 25 cents last video. So it's already up, actually hit 44 cents. As a high since that video came out or something like that. Cybersecurity sector is probably the hottest sector coming up with elections. All these wars are not getting any better. So, these are definitely some stocks you have to watch. The company I'm going over is in the NFT gaming market. I have discussed this one before. This one went from, I called it at 35 cents. It went to $1 and now it is bottomed out once again, came all the way back down to 38 to 40 cents, which is the bottom in my honest opinion. I think you can swing this one and make a lot of gains here. My honest opinion, guys, these are the two golden eggs in this, rough market. So you have to watch this entire video and see these plays, because it's really hard to find plays right now. You want to get in the right plays. You guys probably don't care about NVDA. Most of you guys like penny stocks, but I have been shorting this company. I did see the head and shoulder pattern, which in my opinion is, one of the most reliable patterns to look at. So it formed a head and shoulders, which is bearish. And as soon as it reached this level right here, you could have shorted this one all the way down here and then it might have spiked back up. But, right around here is when they had the China chip restriction news as it was coming and forming this pattern or right after. So that's when I got in, took it all the way down, took some profits, and I'm still watching it very closely. Now, ticker NVDA, I would never touch this stock near earnings month. So I would not want to stay in this position because, they do have some surprise earnings. Even with the bearish market and everything, I still would not want to play around with earnings with ticker NVDA. But let's look at ticker NFTG. Now, I did call this play at 30 cents. You can see this box right here. I called this play out around 35 cents. You can see the square right here is a 200% gain. So it went from 30 cents all the way to $1 and really $1.05 or something like that. And, went all the way back down. But now it is bottomed out right at 40 cents. I think 38 to 40 cents is the bottom for the company as of right now. And I think with any news, this is an easy swing. So ticker NFTG, they are, in the NFT gaming market. They're a small, tiny company. They have enough cash on hand to really get them through the next year minimum without having to dilute any shares. And they still have around, 14 or 15 games to release, have released 2 games. They're in the NFT gaming market, and they're trying to dominate a $300 billion industry. And they are extremely undervalued. We're looking at this one. I think it's bottomed out around 38 or 40 cents, like I said. And I think you could swing this one, especially I'm expecting some news to come out. They've been silent for a very long time. So I think this one, I'm back in the play at the bottom again, and we're going to ride this one up. But you can see I posted yesterday on StockTwist that NFTG looks like it's near the bottom once again. So that's what we're looking at. This one is up 17% since that call, and I think it can continue to go up. And with any news, you can make a lot of money with this play. Like I said, guys, with all these plays, I would take profits, especially, with this market right now. You want to take profits when you get when you get them. Don't get caught holding these plays. Other than shorting some plays right now, ticker NFTG and ticker CTM are the only plays I'm in that I'm actually swing trading as of right now. And I'm not saying I'm not, going in and scalping or something like that here and there, but the only plays I'm actually holding that with in terms of plays that I hope to go up for a swing are these two plays right here. So ticker CTM trading at 37 cents. I actually called this play at 25 cents. They have around $100 million plus in their current pipeline. This is a company I called on last video at 25 cents. It's currently trading at 37 cents. Actually went all the way up to 45 cents. I think that's a high it reached since I posted that video. Don't really see this one going under 30 cents in the short term, and I do think it has a good chance to double or even reach $1 plus. They just announced $8.2 million in cost reductions that will increase their profitability. They actually have a chance to become profitable in Q3, which is, coming up. I don't actually think they're going to be profitable next quarter or this quarter coming up for Q3, which earnings are next month. But Q4, they have a very good chance of becoming profitable for the first time in history. Just had record revenue numbers last quarter, and margins and revenue continue to go up, and margins are really going to start going up as they implemented these cost reductions. So, some people think they can even be profitable in Q3, with the earnings coming out next month. But either way, these cost reductions and their margin improvements will show on these financial statements. So obviously everybody's expecting really good earnings coming out next month for Q3, and then Q4 will be even better. The company is in the cyber warfare sector, which is a very good sector to be in. They have a lot of military and government contracts. This is one you have to look out for. One thing you have to realize, a $17 million market cap, or just under an $18 million market cap. Currently, this stock is trading at 38 cents, but something you have to look at, insider ownership is huge and unheard of for this company. 47 million outstanding shares, and 36 million or 37 million of these are locked up. Only 11 million at float. So 80% is held by insiders or something like that. Jay Wright owns around 10 million shares of the company himself, has bought shares at $1, had a lot of purchases at $1. And keep in mind, the share price is sitting at under 40 cents right now. CEO himself owns just around 8 million shares. And then, like 3 or 4 other insiders own at least 3 million shares each. So, insider holdings for this company is very huge. So that should grab your attention alone just right there. So a very good, small float, and a lot of insider ownership for this company. Big shout out to YODL on Twitter at YODL17. He puts out some really good research. Actually has a really good GD thread for ticker CTM, which is the company I'm talking about. Also put out a thread for ticker NFTG, so definitely go follow him. Puts out some really good research and, just a lot of good information. I've already went over a lot of this stuff for CTM, but he put out some stuff that I didn't add. A lot of these videos get really long and I run out of time, so I don't put, every little thing, or I might miss a lot of things as well. So, CTM, this company is in what could be one of the fastest growing sectors, the cybersecurity and electronic warfare. With all of these, like I keep saying, at this moment in time right now, this is probably the best, or one of the best sectors to be in right now. So CTM has acquired many companies over its existence. What they provide is very diverse. With global tensions rising, this could very well see a major uptick in the coming months. So, a lot of acquisitions in a very short time period since they went public or whatever. So, a lot of stuff. You can go look at this thread yourself. CEO Mark Fuller has vast experience raising funding, while the board of directors have vast connections from the U.S. Army, Navy to banking. So a lot of connections for the board of directors and the CEO. This is very big right here. So as of June 30th, 2023, they have enough cash for the next 12 months and beyond. As of August 11th, 2023, the public float stands at 11 million shares. And this is because of the big insider ownership for the company, like I've already discussed. But it looks like, this was on a filing right here. As of June 30th, they had enough cash for the next year. So they're saying until June of 2024, they have enough cash on hand to not really have to dilute shares. I'm not saying they won't do this. They might have other acquisitions and stuff like that. Just really good because they do not have to dilute shares as of right now. So that's very good to see. And one of the the biggest concerns for these small cap plays, cybersecurity AI market is expected to triple to 60 billion by 2028, while the cybersecurity market size, alone is estimated to be a $202 billion company in 2022, and a forecast of 500 billion by 2030. I thought it was around 300 billion by 2028, but still around the same numbers. Still, really good CAGR growth, and one of the best sectors to be in. LM has completed 6 acquisitions in the last 3 years. They have a business opportunity pipeline, like I discussed in my last video, of over $400 million, and a contract backlog of over $100 million, trading at a tiny, under a $20 million market cap. That alone should show you they are extremely undervalued. Plus, they have big government and military contracts. So just 2 months ago, back in August, the end of August, around August 29, 2023, Castellum Inc. announces that its Specialty Systems Inc. subsidiary has been awarded a $3 million 14-month U.S. Navy contract. So, a lot of contracts, a lot of military contracts, and, they have a big $100 million or $110 million, something like that, around that, in contract backlog orders. So this is something you have to look at. In August, they got a buy rating and a price target of $1.40. Insiders have been buying all year, no selling at all, and now own 65% of all outstanding shares, according to this. And Jay Wright bought a lot of shares at $1. CEO bought a lot of shares over the current share price. So, at the end of last year, Castellum announces that it is one of the winners of the $900 million Air Force Architecture and Integration Directorate Multiple Award. So that could give them a lot of a big grant or money, it looks like, very big possibility there. This is very big right here. This is why their margins, and this is really big. A lot of people are looking at this. So back in May 2023, they announced a reduction of $6 million in cost cutting. But then, like I said in my last video, back in June, they announced even more reductions to $8.2 million in cost reductions each year. So that's a lot, really will improve their margins coming up. And, revenue just had a record quarter and is expected to go up as well. And they have a, $400 million in the business pipeline of opportunities and another $110 million plus or something like that in the contract order backlog. So a lot of opportunity. October 20th, 2023, this was actually recently in a PR, they project $50 million in revenue and $3.5 million in cash operating profit for 2024, pay down or otherwise restructure non-bank debt, and also to repurchase stock if the board feels that the market is substantially undervaluing our common equity. So guys, also their warrants exercise well above $1 for stock options, and plus $1 is where this is heading. A lot of people are trying to hold this and buying dips and want to hold for $1, including myself. I will take profits before then, obviously, because I take profits when I get them. Yeah, but yeah. Either way, guys, go check out this thread. Make sure you follow, if you want to learn more about this company. I'm not going to go over every little thing because I've already, discussed a lot of this. Make sure you go follow YODL at YODL17 on Twitter. Really, he does some really good research. So definitely big props to him for that. Talking about NFTG again, we called this play at 35 cents, went all the way up, closed at like $1.04, something like that, and has went all the way back down to 46 cents. Actually is up today, currently trading at 46 cents. And I think the bottom for this stock, is at 38 to 40 cents. I think we're back at the bottom, and I'm expecting some updates or news or something like that. So this is an easy swing, especially if some news comes out, which I'm expecting it to. This is a company with a $5 million market cap, under $300,000 in total debt compared to, almost $6 million in total assets. And these assets purely consist of cash on hand and short-term investments. So with that combined, they have enough cash on hand to really get them through the next year to year and a half minimum with their current cash burn rate. So this is one that doesn't have dilution either. Something to look out for is, they're actually going to start generating revenue, and their first revenue will start to show on their next financial statements. And they have a lot of catalysts coming out. So I'm expecting any PR here. We're going to ride this one out. We're back in this play at the bottom, and we're going to ride this one up again, hopefully, and see what happens. But guys, make sure you like the video, put notifications on so you don't miss this play. Let me know any stocks you're watching, and I will see you on the next video.